Hi, today we're going to be making chip bag pouches or lolly bag pouches or crisp pouches or whatever you would like to call them. So I have a whole bunch I've already made. I'm making these for the school fair. So because I'm making them for the school fair, I'm trying to not buy anything because you want to raise money, not spend money. So I have been asking parents to save me their vinyl. And when I say save the vinyl, I mean you can use vinyl if you've got it in your stash. But when you buy pillowcases and dinner covers and things like that, they often come in this thicker vinyl. So here's some that some parents have given me. A bit small, but I'm hoping to use them on some smaller stuff. And some bigger stuff as well. Then you just cut it down. You cut off the funny edges, you cut off the tacky bits, and you have vinyl. So you can use vinyl, or you can, if you're making these for yourself, you can buy vinyl, and I'll pop a link in the description on type of vinyl it is. So you need vinyl, cut to shape. You need chip packers, so like just, crisp packets, or lolly packets, or anything really. It's just as long as it's pretty. I've got some here. So here there's some finished ones. I've got chippies, and you want lining fabric as well. So I just went through my cupboard and found fabric that I'm never going to use, and this is what I use for my lining fabric. I don't know why I bought this, so perfect lining. And old zips. So that kind of goes with the orangey Smith chippies, and it's got a purple zip on it actually. And he's got red in the middle again. I've also boxed the edges. You can do whatever you like. If you don't like box edges, don't do box edges, but depending on what you're going to put in them. Your Doritos lining. This has actually got a zip that the packaging came on. So rather than having the snaps, this packet actually had a zipper all the way around it. So I cut the zipper off and use the vinyl, and I use the zipper. So the inside is slightly different, being the fact that I've kind of recycled the zipper, but it still looks good. I didn't even notice actually, to be honest, when I was looking at it before. You can't tell you've recycled the zipper at all. It's a good zipper. So that was better, nothing, apart from the fabric I've had like 100 years I'm never going to use for anything else. And this one's cute, twisties. I did this sideways because it's more like pencil case shape. It's actually my favourite, my son's favourite as well. He wants this one, but he has to buy it because it's for the school fair. And just this, I like this one. This is like a limited edition sausage and, is it? Snag and sausage, so sausages and bread flavour. Typical weekend flavours. So old zip. Actually, I think this is a, yeah, just an old zip. And the edges. And remember, these are for charity. You're not expecting French seams on a charity. And I actually tried, to be honest, I tried doing French seams because I don't like raw edges, but the plastic chip bags and vinyl don't cope with French seams. I've tried it, they all split. Instead of the vinyl, I even tried using like thick, like contact tape, thick packaging tape, and that was a failure as well. Mind you, the kids like the failures, they've got them all. But the best is the thick vinyl from packages, or the vinyl that you can purchase, and I'll put the links below. So we're going to show you how to make them, and I'm going to streamline it so when you're making them for fairs it doesn't take very long at all. And so this is what you need. I actually put mine in little bundles. I cut them all up individually. So in this bundle, I undo it, I've got the interior fabrics too, and they've got the pinked edges, so I don't have to hem them at all. Got the chip packages, they've got to be washed, so when you're doing the washing you just wash them. 2 chip packages, front and back, and of course your 2 pieces of vinyl, and we shall make it. Okay, let's get to it. So I am going to use this Warheads wrapper. I had another one planned, but I mucked it up. Life happens. Don't ever start with your best one because life happens. So we're going to wash, trim your lolly wrapper, crisp wrapper, whatever it is you are going to use. Trim it to shape, cut your vinyl to the same size, 2 pieces of vinyl and 2 pieces of fabric to the same size. Now with the fabric, if you can see, I have pinked the edges with a pair of pinking shears. Sometimes I use my rotary cutter with the pinking blade on it, but this just saves you an extra step when you're sewing, that you don't, and it works out so much easier. So you need 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 3. And this is a really long zip, but I'm going to show you how to cut it back down. So we'll start with the front. So you need 1, 2, 3. So we're going to start with the vinyl on top of your packet. You're going to treat this as one piece. So stick him there. Put your zip on. So not up, you want to put it face down. But first, just do a quick, yes, it works. Trust me, always check your zip. Put him down and you're going to line him up at the top. Line him up. Line him up and pin him down. Or clip him down. Then we're going to take the backing fabric, or the interior fabric I should say. We're going to put him face down on top, like you would a normal zipper packet. So I'm assuming that you've already got experience in doing zippers and stuff, zipper pouches. So 1, 2, vinyl packet. We're going to put your zipper foot on, sew across, and then we're going to turn it over and do the same. So I'll come back when I've done this seam. So when you're putting on, you don't have to backstitch because it's going to be trimmed down later. So you've just sewn this on, so you turn it over and bring your zipper to the top and your fabric's underneath. And then you're going to ever so gently just pull these tight, and you're going to put a top stitch down here ever so quickly. It doesn't take you long. It just holds everything in nice and smooth, so you can open the zipper later. Super quick. Like no backsticking, no, super quick. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. So we're treating these as one. So you put the vinyl on top of your wrapper here, and if you just need help just to hold him still. So you're going to put it, so face down on top of your zipper, and you're going to line up your zipper packet, your lolly packet on top with the one on the bottom. So, because that is what counts in the end. So we're lining him up. We're just going to hold him there so he doesn't move away. So you've got the vinyl and the packet lined up. Then you come in with your interior fabric, face up, and then, face up. And we're going to attach him to the back of the zip there, hold him in place, and then we're going to sew it with the zipper foot again, turn it over and top stitch. So I'll come back when I've done those steps. Okay, so now we've got the 2 seams attached. The zipper is attached, but the zipper is way long. So we're going to just quickly open up the zip. We're going to stitch across here and stitch across here, trim it, and then we can move on to the next step. Okay, so I've just trimmed the zipper away, but if you notice now, the fabric is just a little bit, sometimes it grows depending on the fabric, so don't worry about it. So we're just going to go and we're going to trim all this, and the easiest way to trim this is to fold it over, clip him in place, and then just grab a pair of pinking shears or your rotary cutter and just cut along there. And then once we've done that, what we're going to do is change your feet on your sewing machine. So just put a normal foot on your sewing machine. You're going to sew down one side, stop, turn it over, and sew down this side, stop, then do the end and stop, and then we'll come back and we'll box the corners if you want to have them boxed, that is. So I'll be back once I've finished all those steps. Okay, so I've sewn down here, turned, sewn here, and then I've sewn down here. I've also just gone and trimmed any excess threads off as well, just neatening up these edges because these will be the inside of the bag now. Now before we go ahead and finish off your bag, you just need to make sure that you've got all your seams, and the easiest way just to do it is just to check now. I'm just going to finish opening the bag up. a little bit. And I'm just going to have a peek, make sure I got it all, because it's easier to peek now. Go down, have a look. I think I've got them all. Pretty hard. This is a pretty small bag. Feels like I've got them all. So now we can box the corners if you want to, but you know what? This is a small bag. I'm not going to. But normally you would box the corners. So you would, have you boxed a corner before? You should have lots of experience doing this, because this is not an easy thing to do. You stick your hand in, line it up, go across, and then you go in and do this side, line it up, down the end. That's it. But like I said, I'm not doing it. I'm going to come down across here. I'm not going to do it because this is such a small bag. So then basically, because I'm not boxing my corners, if you were, just go across, box, pinking shears the corners off just to tidy it up. But this is a small bag. There's just no room for that. So just be patient when you're turning it out. It is vinyl, it is plastics. Saying that, it's hard to do. Let's go. I mean, you could just give it like that. No, just take your time. This is why you only turn it once and you don't do French seams. It's tough. Where's the corner? Stick your finger in the corner, poke it out. There's the bottom. So normally you just poke your finger in. So oh, I like this one. This is a cute little bag, pouch. Look at that. How cute is that? Zip, trim off the ends, and there we have it, the cutest little bag. What do you think? Easy peasy? So go ahead, make a whole bunch for your school fair, for your market stall, for gifts. I mean, for Halloween, I don't know, do you do Halloween? Or for Christmas gifts, Kris Kringle gifts. You could do warheads, and then you could put like something odd that's completely opposite to a warhead, or you can just, they're perfect. I've got some in the bonnet, in the car, in the glove box in the car, just because they're handy. First aid kits, but aren't they cool? I mean, don't you want to make some? Don't throw out your rubbish, especially for craft fairs. Don't throw out your rubbish. Sell it back to the people. Okay, and you know, if you like this, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. I don't care. And be a doll and press that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, but it means the world to me. Okay? So make some. All right? Enjoy.